What's up, guys?
Hello, everybody.
Happy Friday.
How's it going? Happy Friday.
Welcome to Bake Girls.
We're you two big girls.
I'm Rae Rae.
I'm Cupcake.
Hello.
So welcome to our show. We would like to start off with thanking our sponsors and massive shout outs to them.
I'm super excited that they're open now.
Yes.
Both of them.
Both of them are taking appointments. I hear probably extremely busy, so it might take a while.
Everybody hasn't
to
had
get
a haircut in 2 months.
So including us, possibly, but definitely go and check them out online, show them some love, and give them a follow. So mine is River City Chop Shop, and hers
Beauty by Kashus.
Yes. So we love you both and happy to have you back.
And thank you. What up, Brayden? Hey.
Hello.
So thanks for joining us this week, guys.
Yeah.
It's been a really good week.
It has.
Yeah.
Well,
This is like the first week that like things were it's stage 1 now. What do they call it? Stage 1 of the COVID reopening of things.
Yeah,
So
nothing's really changed for me.
Yeah. So I guess we gotta kind of wait till next week to see what's gonna happen with everything. But
but it's nice to see more stores open with like lineups and
but, like, people let's not forget, right, that it's like it's still COVID. So I went into the store and I had my mask on and like nobody else had a mask on. This guy's like right behind me and I was like, really?
Yeah.
Like now you think because like what, phase 1 of everything's open, now you can just stand right behind me and speak moistly? No.
Well, and even at Visions, we are like on a doorbell system, so like you're not allowed to browse in the store. And like people they get so upset when you're like, sorry, you can't.
It's not just like
you can't just browse. Like
the world's changed
we're open,
now.
but we're not like open regularly. So like we haven't really changed.
No.
And I don't feel super. Like I don't.
I'm off work now, so like I just stay home and just do things in my house.
Total role reversals here.
Total. She's working 2 jobs. I'm not working anything right now. I'm just doing like full-time mom stuff,
which is fantastic.
Which is hard. Tuesday night, I was like, yeah, I'm over it.
Like, can I go back to work now?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
No, it's been super awesome though. What's
Hello,
up, everybody? Butt Shop Bob, Good Weed, Des, Tracy, Jeff, Scott. Hey guys.
Nice to see you all.
Brayden, Megan, you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Happy Friday. So last week somebody won a giveaway.
Yes.
Steve's
homegrown green.
Yes. Steve. Call him Steve.
Yeah. Steve.
He won the giveaway. So today we went and dropped off the giveaway and got to meet him.
Yeah.
Don't worry, at a social distance.
Totally social distancing. Maybe not with his dog, but.
Yeah, his dog's adorable. So we dropped off the prize, and then guess what happened? He gave us stuff.
We got a present as well. Like,
we
what?
We won won a giveaway.
So we won by him winning.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It was
look at, and it even has like a 4-2BG on it.
It's so cute.
So this is Dry Sift Blend 2. And this is like a bunch of different, so like what we call a salad.
Yeah, salad.
And it's like the, Keef kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Super dope. So he said there's like 4 different kinds in there.
Yeah, and then we got this joint. Also says 4-2BG on there.
Super cute.
And it is Lemon Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, rhymes with Mennonite. So I was like, this is the new strain for Mennonites.
Yeah. Lemonade. You're welcome. So we're going to start our night off. Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So since Rae Rae has been off.
Yeah.
Look what's happened.
I painted.
Our studio has changed.
I painted things. Guys,
it's changed.
You have no idea the story behind this, okay? So originally, this wall was like a nice blue aqua color, okay? Which would have been really nice.
Right?
It's in the chill zone.
Yeah.
But then I had the bright idea of like when we talked about doing the studio in the basement, I was like, let's just paint it all black. You know what happens when you do that? It looks like a bunker.
But like you also know what happens when you paint it not matte black.
Not matte black. Shiny. Everything's shiny.
Everything glares off of it.
Space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the people at Rona that tried to rip me off? Not Rona, Home Depot.
No.
When I went in for the paint, I told him that I was painting over a black cement wall, and he goes, "Oh, you're gonna need this this can of paint," and it was like $49. I was like, "Whoa." I was like, okay, what about this can of paint? It says all matte, and it's $20. It's like 19 something. He's like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna like work or whatever. I was like, you know what, Matt? I'm gonna take my chance. You know what this is? This is one coat. That is one coat over the black. So like,
wow,
I win, and I saved $30. So like, whoop 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 whoop.
Yeah, she knows her crap.
Yeah, man. I only use a little bit of the paint too, so now I can paint everything. Let's paint more things.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start the night off with the joint that Steve gave us.
The Mennonite lemon right.
Yep.
Yeah. Say it again.
Mennonite lemon right.
Yeah.
Lemon.
Got it.
Yeah. Do you light that part? The little fan?
I don't know. Do you? Does that light that and it lights the rest?
I don't know. You want to try it? Worst that can happen. What's the worst that can happen?
Aww.
Ooh.
Karma saying hello.
Oh, hi, Karma.
Hello, cleanse the bacteria.
Oh, cleanse. Oh, yeah.
I think this is the first time you've joined us.
That's a dope name. That's a dope name. Butchot says, yay, Rae. Oh, maybe because of painting?
Changing the... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Saving $30.
Like,
saving $30. I was like, what's the worst that's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? I'm going to do 2 coats.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
So this was a complete surprise to me. Well, I guess I knew she was painting, but I had no idea what it was going to look like. So this was a surprise to me today when I got here. And I think she did a great job. I didn't move one thing. It didn't.
Fantastic. No, I know.
She's like not even listening to me.
No, I was like really concentrating here. This is super smooth. So you didn't move one thing?
Like, you know?
Oh, yes.
You even said, you were like, if you want to move something, like, don't.
Yes, I told her because I know how OCD Cupcake is. So I told her I was going to paint, but like we didn't really talk about it during the week because we didn't see each other during the week. And I just like did it. And then I like set it all up again. And I was like, hey man, when I picked her up today, I was like, so where things are right now doesn't need to stay, right? We can change them. Just let you know. But yeah, I think it looks dope. I think
it looks fantastic. She did such a good job.
It's not bad. It's still like, still work in progress, but like it makes it way lighter.
I don't think have you shown the newest addition to her?
On live? I don't know if I showed it on live.
Like, I've only briefly seen it.
Okay, so this,
in
guys,
person.
I want a raffle.
I'm so in love.
So like now we have a rig collection. Ooh.
I love it.
Who would have thought?
This is my favorite thing in the entire world.
So this is like the most recent win that I had. This is Kang. Simpsons. A super dope guy. His Instagram's WD Glass. His name's Zach Daniels. He blew this. So like this is super amazing. I just need
He's really young too.
He's young.
Not meaning that
not
like that.
But like he's talented. Like super talented. So like that guy is like awesome. I just need the part that goes like in here to smoke that thing. But yeah. Have you held him?
I have not. Like when I saw this one online, I was like, if I had money right now, like this is the one I would enter. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, babe, I won another rig. And I was like, is it the monster one? Like, please tell me it was like the alien. Please tell me. And she was like, yep, it was. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is the one I wanted. Yeah. Zach, like, I've seen him. It like suggests him in my friends or whatever on Facebook. So I've seen his pictures. I was just like mind blown. Like, that's why I was just like, that it was him that blew this. Like, mind blown.
So awesome. And it fits so nice. What do you think about the joint? This lime rye.
I really like it.
This Mennonite lime rye. It's pretty tight.
It's very tasty.
It's very amazing. I really want the smoke.
The lemon rye is very tight.
It's very tight. Just keeping it right. Mennonite.
Mennonite. Hatterite. Or maybe it rhymes with Hatterite better.
Just keeping it tight.
Well, I'm not one of those, but.
Oh, Jeff's.
They're all gone.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob has 2 of Zach's work. That's awesome. Bob says, can't wait to be a part of the centerpiece. Remember when we told him he's going to be back here in his pink robe, just line across?
That's right.
We can just feed him joints. Yeah, that's right.
I cannot wait until that day. Mm-hmm. So that day, because we're going to have like Momo and him, right? So he's going to be our centerpiece, like in the back.
Yeah, we'll set up like a...
And actually, Duke is going to tattoo Momo with our logo. I don't know if anybody noticed that conversation on my Facebook.
No.
That was the last time I posted. I shared King, Extra King.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I shared that picture, and I was like, who's next?
Yeah.
And then Momo commented, and he was like, I'll do it. And I was like, because I said kidding, just kidding.
Yeah.
Or kidding, not kidding. And then, yeah, Momo commented, and then he was like, we'll get Duke to do it. And I was like, oh my gosh, and we should do it on a live.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I want to
Because then I was like, can we be there?
I want a glob mob tattoo. We should get a glob mob
tattoo. I know.
Tattoo.
We've talked about it before, and we've been approved.
Let's
so
do it.
Duke is going to come over, tattoo all three of us, while Bob is our background.
All while smoking joints.
In this tiny basement.
For science. We'll let you know how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I didn't ash. It just missed my cup.
Okay. I really like this. This is nice.
I'm really, like, and I like I'm feeling almost, like, really smiley.
Super duper. We didn't have mushrooms this week, guys. Don't worry. No mushroom surprise.
No random mushroom surprises.
Cupcake pointed. Oh, that heater's on. I bet you they hear that.
Do you? Do you guys hear a heater?
The heater that turns on randomly beside us.
Well, then add me, Bob. I'm on Facebook. I'm on there. Just kidding.
I can't remember. I just asked a question.
Sorry.
No, I can't remember what it was, though.
Can you hear our heater?
No, I feel like it was something before that, though. I was talking about something.
Shit, I'm sorry.
I'm
I just
sorry.
Cut you right off.
I feel like we just, like, that's how we are. we both do it.
Dankeschön, bitte.
Oh, somebody told me.
I just remembered something.
What?
No.
Oh, okay.
Somebody told you what?
Oh. Somebody told me a few days ago, I don't know if this is true, that you can fill up a Bic lighter with a butane thing.
Hi, Karma.
With this thing. Hi, Karma. She's okay. So apparently, see, that's not the attachment, I feel like. Apparently, you can fill up this. So I have this lighter it's the only thing I, like, bought in Vancouver as, like, a souvenir when we went for the Glob Mob. It's from Cannabis Culture. It was, like, the smoke shop right beside
next door to Amsterdam Cafe.
So it was super awesome. So, like, obviously, it's, like, the longest lighter I've ever had, but it's, like, empty now.
Yeah.
But somebody told me, because I have the can with all the attachments, that I can fill up the lighter.
But you need, like...
I know.
It looks flat.
Tiny, right? No, inside. They're all flat on that side.
None of those.
Let me see.
None. No, because this is almost like a little key-ish thing. Nope. That's like a little key-ish thing. Look at it, it's flat. I'm yelling at her. Look at it's flat.
Oh, Randy says not safely.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's like gonna work. Oh. Look at the bottom. Look at it's like a keyhole. You know what I mean?
Truth, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it looks like you need like a tiny pin.
I'm ashing everywhere but the ashtray.
Oh, well, like, why do they give you all of these then? Like, that is so many.
Depending on your... Just pop them all out. What if we need those one day?
No, somebody told me that it's like, okay, just use that. And it worked. I don't know. That's what they told me. I was like, I had no idea. I felt like, okay, guys, I've never had to buy butane before, okay? So, like, we're new to dabbing. So, like, I walked into the smoke shop to buy, like, a flat banger, okay? Already not knowing what I'm talking about, okay? And then after I buy the banger, then I go, oh, do you have butane? And the guy's like, yeah. So he gives me this. Well, I don't recognize this, okay? It has, like, all of these things in here. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, that doesn't really look like the other one I have. I was like, what are all those things? And he's like, the attachment to fill up your whatever you have. I felt like an idiot until he took it off. And I was like, oh, sorry. That's why I don't go into a fucking smoke shop bait.
And yes, it was the New Amsterdam Cafe in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love that place.
Yeah, we got to host the Glob Mob Cup
there. Online.
Yeah.
So we spent like an entire weekend there in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Pretty much we were like at our suite at like our hotel.
Yeah.
Suite, 7-Eleven or New Amsterdam Cafe.
Yeah. Oh, Skoden took us to someplace to get, what was it? Falafel? No, it's not falafel.
But that was right across the street from New Amsterdam Cafe. And then we also went to another sandwich place. That, like, where they carve the meat and everything themselves. That, like, really cool
they were a huge
hipster place.
Social media, man.
Huge
Following
but,
on social
like,
media.
It looked great. Like, the way...
It looked great,
It was almost like Miss Brown's here.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Brown's, like, smokes their own meat and all that kind of stuff. But,
I just thought of... I was, like, thinking about it. I was like, I don't think I've ever heard of Miss Brown's. I know, like, Mary
by
Brown's
my apartment.
Chicken.
No.
No.
It's not a chain. It's like a husband and wife, and he's from Australia, and they do their own smoked meat, and you can, like, buy that there. It's right on, like, William and Princess, kind of.
Oh.
Across from, like, the old PSB.
I don't know. We gotta go there now.
Oh my gosh, they have the best breakfast bagels in the freaking world. It's not cheap there. Like, don't think you're gonna go there and spend $10.
It's like
on a breakfast. Like, if you want, like, coffee and everything, like, it's gonna be $20 or more, you know?
Yeah, but it's like the experience.
And it's all, like, freaking homemade, made with love. It's so tasty. But, like, their breakfast bagel, like the one I always get, has, like, avocado and tomato and, like, this homemade kind of, like, chipotle mayo sauce and, like, mozza cheese or something like that, and, like, their own, like, smoked bacon and eggs, and, like, it is,
Okay, there's this one place.
Sorry.
When I went to Montreal, have you ever... Okay, in Montreal, they're big about, like, the smoked salmon on, like, the bagels with the cream cheese and,
like lox.
Yeah,
stuff.
okay. So, like, Victoria took me to this restaurant where they're, like...
Or the smoked meat, Montreal smoked meat.
Yeah. So, it was, like, famous, a famous bagel shop in the world, and then, like, right beside it was, like, this restaurant, a little restaurant, and they had, like, the smoked salmon on this famous bagel with, like, the lox. Oh, buddy, the pepper, like... I was like the most...
On the capers and stuff?
Yeah, the capers. That's what I'm thinking of. It was so freaking delicious. I was like, thank you. Thank you to Steve.
Yeah,
Steve. Super dope.
This is a great joint.
This is a great joint.
I feel like, did we lose everybody? Nobody's commented for a while.
Man, oh my gosh, guys. Did you hear what happened today in the NHL? This is unreal.
Has anybody heard this?
Okay.
Rae just told me this when she picked me up today.
There is this local, she's from Winnipeg, so she's local. Her name is Nicole, I don't know how you say your last name, Zayak? Is that Zayak?
No idea.
But she's like a big influencer on social media. She's very like body positive. You know, like always, she's not like, I wouldn't even call her that big. Like, I feel like she's super beautiful and, like, whatever. So she posts a lot of, you know, body positive images and, like, you know, encourages women and stuff. So there's a guy named Brendan Lipsky, okay, and he plays for the Washington Capitals. Just so happens, he plays forward for them, okay? Just so happens his brother, what's his brother's name? Jeremy, okay? His brother Jeremy plays for the Manitoba Bisons hockey men's league, okay? They, like, started some kind of, like, group chat or something, and were, like, saying disgusting, derogatory things about all these women, and then they're even calling, like, each other's wives or whatever, like, super fat and stuff.
I don't know.
The Lipsky thing. Yeah. It was so crazy. Somebody, like, posted screenshots of like, the group chat.
Well, and, like, I guess the guy got fired, and, like, the other guy is, like, kicked off the other team, and...
Yeah. NHL, the Capitals let him go, because they, like, originally announced that they were going to, like, handle it, like, in-house, right? And, I got announced saying that he got let go, and then his brother got let go of the Bisons, too. They kicked him out.
Well...
And, like, just, like, what?
Like, okay.
Like, why?
How is this okay?
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad. Like, they deserved what they got.
You deserve that.
Like,
you deserve that.
Like, what gives you the right?
To go out of your way.
You know? And,
like body shapes.
Do you think you're bigger than everyone else? Like,
they
you're better and bigger and, like, you know, and, like, wasn't one of the things, like, oh, I only fucked her once?
Yeah. they were talking about like how many like who they were fucking or whatever. They're like, oh, she was the second round tonight and I only let her like whatever, like just gross,
just disgusting
things. But like, you got to think about it. So it got leaked. Okay, so it was like a group chat with like a few of these guys. So like, who leaked it? Somebody had to leak it. That's the only reason that people it's blown up.
Yeah, exactly.
Is because like, and they have pictures, and there was like somebody who's another hockey player, and his wife's holding their like brand new baby, and somebody posted the picture being like, he loves seeing dad playing or daddy at work, and then the guys were like, holy, that or like whatever his name was, his wife is super fat. And like,
yeah, like that. I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
So there are other people, like other team players' wives, and like, I don't know. I don't understand. Like, if somebody wants to do body positivity and stuff, like, just leave them alone. If you don't agree with them, like, leave them the frick alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, like, why are you screwing them then if you think that they're this big, like, whatever?
It's a game to them, right?
You know? I don't see, like, this is why I don't watch the news or, like, pay attention to a lot of the crap out there. Because, like, it's just, it's so pointless, you know? Like, just, like, shitty customers that come into the store, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people that have to feel bigger than other people. Like, oh, you work at, like, this type of store? Like, well, I'm this freaking CEO. So, like, you know, I almost told somebody off recently at work because it was, like, they were so freaking rude. And there's just no...
There's no reason for it.
There's no freaking reason for it. Like, if somebody... Yeah, think about it.
You making money, you're making money. I
well,
used
exactly.
to have...
But think about, like, your intimidation, too, right? Like, this guy was freaking huge.
Yeah.
And then acting this way.
Yeah.
And, of course, the guy's going to be a little bit intimidated.
And you're like, I'm not in a bar. Why am I having to deal with this right now?
Exactly.
Right? Like,
and, like, he's being a complete jerk.
Yeah.
And then, like, he kind of, like, fumbles a little bit. And then, like, all of a sudden, it's just like, you know, like, I literally had to be like, like, I'm gonna freaking attack. Because, like, there's just no freaking need for this.
There's no need for it.
There's no need for it. Like, do you feel freaking better?
Yeah. Steve just joined us. Steve's
hey.
Homegrown Green. So we just finished your joint, man. It was so dope.
I love it.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I
and
love
smooth,
it.
And it smoked really nice. So, like, thank you so much. That's super awesome. We haven't smoked your hash yet.
No.
You know what we should do, though?
I'm pretty baked.
Yeah, that was, like, really nice. I feel
that was
great.
really good.
Yeah. So he's an ACMPR.
Yeah.
So he just grows for medicinal use. So,
yeah,
like,
this
for
was,
himself.
like, complete gift.
So, like, thank you so much.
That
was great.
Thank you for sharing.
I feel lovely.
I do, too. I'm like, I don't want to smoke anything right now.
I know. I was like,
I just want to, like, enjoy this.
See, okay, that's what I was going to say. Jeff says, he thinks it's awesome that people are finally realizing that there are consequences even online.
Exactly.
You know what's so messed
up,
guys?
Even regardless of who you are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because, like, a lot of times people can get away with it because they can afford, like, expensive lawyers or, you know, like, sweep it under the rug and pay people off or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, like, it's also good that this is...
They're realizing that there's, like, serious consequences. Like, you just lost your whole career over that.
So, like, don't do this, people.
So, like, yeah. You guys,
at all.
So, like, Elisa, like, I've told Cupcake this story before, but, like, just touch on it just a little bit about this. So, like, back in the day, guys, like, when I was, like, in grade 8, somebody put me on MySpace in my underwear, okay? And it went around school, okay? And it was, like, brand new, like, internet and stuff. Like, it was MySpace, okay? MySpace is, like, so old, okay? But, like, this is what's crazy about this, guys, is that the school couldn't do anything because it wasn't on school property. So, like, I was, like, humiliated.
And there wasn't, like, the cyber sex or, like, tip
or,
line
like,
and stuff like that, you know?
Like, pretty much, like, one of my friends, right, these group of girls, right, playing Truth or Dare at a birthday party, and that was, like, one of the dare. It was, like, everybody get in your underwear. So, like, yeah, I was, like, 12 years old, I think, 13 years old, super body conscious, like, super self-conscious, you know, like, being, you know, always the biggest and tallest, whatever. And, yeah, that fucking little... twat, man, took pictures, took a camera and started snapping pictures, and then boom, next thing I know, the next week I'm on all over MySpace and the whole school's seen it. So I, like, switched schools. It was horrible. And then I went to a new school, and because it was in Transcona, everybody at that school knew about it, had seen the picture, so, like, everybody just hated me, and I was, like, humiliated. It was, like, the worst thing ever. So, like, people need to be, like, there are consequences for that, and, like, totally agree, Jeff. Like, now people are finally starting to realize there is.
Well, yeah. But, like, another point I would like to make is that regardless that she went through all of that crap, right, and was, like, bullied and shit, she was still freaking super cool to other people that were, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't until...
Like, there's people that tell me how, like, she would give them a high five, and they were just kind of like this, like, little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so that was, like, honestly, it was... Grade 8 was when that horrible stuff happened. But
and you're still an amazing person.
Well, it was grade 9 that changed my life, actually. And, like, a friend, this guy, like, I had to end up telling him what happened, but he was the one who changed my life. So I went to a private school in grade 9. I had to because, like, everything was so bad. I only spent half a year in the new school switch. My parents knew that I was, like, super depressed and super, like, it was bad, guys. Like, you think about it now and you're like, oh, that's not so bad. But, like, it's bad. When you're in grade 8, right, and, like, you're already not popular. People don't like you because, like, you're so big, have a speech impairment, right? Like, to have that happen is, like, traumatizing. So in grade 9, I went to private school. Nobody knew who I was except one person. And he came up to me the first day and he goes, you're Rae Rae. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, I know what happened to you. Right away in that moment, I was like, holy fork. Nothing's going to change. It's going to be the exact same thing in this brand new school. And he goes, don't worry. Like, no one needs to know about that. Like, everybody's cool here. And, like, literally from that day on, that's what started building my, like, self-confidence again, right? Because then by the time I, like, went to Springs in grade 11, 12, man, I was friends with everybody. And, like,
I just heard how awesome you were to every single person.
Because nobody deserves to feel the way that, like, I felt.
Exactly.
In that moment, right? Like, it was humiliating. And, like, you know, bullying, guys, it can be traumatizing, you know?
It is traumatizing.
Yeah. But it's, like, made me better now. And then I see these girls that did it, and they're like, sorry, man. I just laugh about it now because I was like, wow, you're super cool now, right? But, like, joke's on you because, like, I'm happy.
You know, but, like, who is to judge, right? Like,
yeah.
You're super cool to me. You might not be to everybody.
Yeah.
So why does that freaking matter?
Yeah. Yeah, right?
That doesn't give me the right to go and, like, shit on you if I don't like you.
Yeah, man. You
like, just, like, walk away. Like, I don't understand the need to, like, feel superior or, you know, all these freaking...
Yeah.
Bob!
He goes, I leaked my own news.
We'll help you out, Bob.
We'll
help you. We'll try.
And not share.
Maybe we'll start a 2BG line with, like, sexy like, photos of Bob in his pink fuzzy robe.
Just like I don't know why I feel
right?
like we need to get a bunny
you know, almost like the George
from
Seinfeld.
Just like sprawled out.
But like in his pink robe.
Yes.
And the 2BG sign.
Sprawled
and like
out.
we can be like
oh man. Oh gosh.
No. And what? Yeah.
Probably you're super cool to
You're
me
super
too,
cool
man.
to us too, Bob. We love you.
Oh, Brayden says, yeah, in high school it is horrible. He's like, I used to get called an ogre walking down the halls of my school. Still sits with me today. Yeah, man, kids are mean.
Yeah.
And like, it was horrible. So I remember like these kids used to walk past my house, and we were having a family barbecue one time. And my uncle is like 6'4", big guy, right? And, like, we're having a family barbecue, and these boys walk past my house and start calling me names, okay? And all my whole family is outside, right? So my uncle's half in the bag, pissed, right? So, like, him and my auntie, they go out. They want to start yelling, right? So, yeah, I get it now, being an adult, but what did that do? It made it worse for me at school. Yeah. Because now they just had it out for me even more, right? Yeah. But, like, it was scary, man. My mom was yelling. Like, everyone's yelling, right? My mom finally went up to them, and just, like, she wasn't yelling. She has this, like really low, I'm gonna murder you tone.
Well, and
like,
it's her mouth, the way
it's
see,
intense.
I understand it.
It's intense, like, yeah.
It's like this.
That's what scares you. She doesn't need to yell, man. You're just like, holy fork, right? But yeah, and then that's when she was like, you better walk. She's like, you never walk on this side of the street ever, and they never did that, and they like stayed away. But like still at school, dicks to me. So, yeah. But yeah, my mom intense.
Well, and, like, I went to Mennonite school at first, like, Mennonite German immersion.
Yeah.
From kindergarten up until like, what was it? Maybe grade 3 that I'd moved or something. I think it was grade 3 I moved. So like I was in German immersion and very, very Mennonite populated school. So I even had like people bully me there.
Really?
Oh yeah.
People are just dicks.
Like this one girl that like I didn't know. She was like apparently my best friend, but on a daily basis, like I didn't know if she was my friend that day or not.
Yeah.
So like I'd walk to the corner and like she'd either like smile at me and like invite me in, or like, you know, I'd like walk away holding somebody else's hand.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew if I was her friend that day or not.
Okay, look, we're gonna try some of this.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so our buddy Matt from Crash Labs hooked us up to try this out on the show. This is Skittles. It looks like Skittles, right? But it's spelled like with a Z and a K and a T, and then it doesn't make sense.
But it's probably to not rip off
Skittles. But it's like Skittles.
So I'm gonna say it's Skittles.
Yeah. So this is Shatter, and we've actually never smoked Shatter on the.
Never.
Because we've been really lucky.
Never on our show.
Yeah. So Matt gave us some to try out. So thanks, Matt. High school's shitty for most people. I got
childhood is just shitty.
Yeah, true enough. High school
for like, a lot of people.
Grade like 10, 11, 12 for me. It was pretty great. I was like friends with everybody. I played basketball, all the sports, so I was like kind of known as like the athlete. And then and then I got a super sick ass car when I was in grade 12 because I got a scholarship for basketball. So my parents bought me a Mustang, like an 18-year-old with a Mustang. That was super cool. But I went to Springs, so a lot of them had their parents' cars, and they were like Lexuses and like, you know, Porsches.
What has to be spelled wrong?
Has to be spelled wrong. Said has to be spelled wrong. It said the same.
Okay.
Skittles? No. We will. It's. Where is it?
It's here. Do you want me to try to show you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can read that,
a little
right?
bit.
Kind of.
Go to the side.
How about now? Can you read it?
Can you read it?
How about
Can you
now?
see it clearer? Is it clearer?
There?
No, it's like a.
Can you see it? See? Right there. You can see it.
Yeah. ZKI, yeah.
So whatever that says.
Whatever that is.
Kinsman Crew.
Kingsman Crew. I'm going to smoke out of the Kool-Aid rig.
Kingsman Crew.
His name's Raz.
I would like one of your hoodies, too.
Yes.
I would really like a Kingsman Crew hoodie. And a Mob Mob. I'm really baked.
That
Mob.
joint, all you've smoked is that joint.
No, but we smoked like how many joints getting ready?
I know, but like, that's not show. It's like, not on camera.
No, but like, we smoked a lot prior.
Yeah.
And remember, I work now and can't smoke at work. So.
Yeah.
I'm not medicating as much as I usually do. So I guess I'm, in a sense, getting more stoned. Again.
Your tolerance? Yeah.
See, I told you. It's just Skittles spelled differently.
Okay, dope.
Thank you for clarifying that. I figured it was.
That was so good.
It smelled really good.
Yeah.
It smelled fantastic.
The cold starts, man. It's the cold starts. It's the way to go.
Can you do one for me?
Yeah, of course. Look, I was smart to put a garbage right there. Boom.
Thinking.
Yes. Oh yeah, so
totally thinking.
So a moral of the story was like the two hockey players. Karma's a bitch. Learn your lesson. Just guys don't need to be like that. Women don't need to be like that.
Shut your mouth.
You know, shut your mouth. Don't body shame anybody, right? Skinny, medium, large, extra large, whatever. There's just
like, okay,
just love.
Imagine it was somebody you cared about, right? Like,
yeah, man. And calling a new mom fat is low.
Yeah.
That is low. Like, you better be going to hell for that one. Like, you know what? I really hope this makes you not get laid ever, because any woman that's like willing to sleep with you now needs like a kick in the head. Okay? Because like that's not gonna get you laid, man. You talking about girls like that?
No.
That's disgusting. I'm sure your mom is so disappointed.
And like,
your mom is so, that's the worst. Oh. Your mom, both of her sons.
And any sisters? If you have any sisters, they're just like.
Their hockey career because you body shamed women.
Yeah.
Like, boom. Your mom's disappointed.
And like, good on people for holding them accountable.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, good on you.
Good on you.
And for doing it publicly.
Yep. Good on you. What kind of screen do you use, Steve? Dab.
He said that dry sift will shift.
No, just,
dry sift.
You'd have to roll a ball.
What? Will dab?
Kind of screams. I don't know, guys.
You'd have to roll a ball. What?
You're talking language
what?
I don't know.
What's happening?
Maybe they're just having their own conversation.
Are you trying to tell us something? Or are you guys talking? We're doing something wrong?
What is happening right now?
I don't know. Just kidding.
Okay, do you want to like heat this up and do that?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No.
I just like no.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I was like, I turned it on for you when I started it.
I always shake though when I'm scared. I'm gonna. Here,
We'll just keep it on the table and then like put it down.
No,
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Got it. You got it.
You got
I
it.
miss Cannabis Castle.
I know. Hey guys, friendly reminder, guys. This Sunday is Mother's Day, so for anybody that's watching right now, if you have a mother in your life or a loved one who's a mother figure, or you know anything of the sorts, grandparents, anything like that, grandmas, I mean, whatever. Make sure you get them something for Mother's Day. Flowers, a card, something, a phone call, a visit, a social distance visit.
I don't think I lit it hard.
Hard
enough.
You didn't lit it. You didn't lit
I
it.
didn't lit it hard enough.
You didn't lit it. Just litting it.
See, I'm telling you, man. I don't smoke as much weed anymore because I work too much.
Oh no.
I'm really big.
What happens if somebody challenges you to a smoke off? Are you gonna be able to like? That joint was nice. Steve.
Like.
Good job, man. Good job.
Damn it, my tolerance.
Yeah.
And earlier today too, I'm like, even talking to Steve, I was like, I don't take tolerance breaks. Apparently I did.
Steve says, stupid, confusing internet timing. Yeah, I'm going to say it's probably because it's like 30 seconds delayed, and then by that time, we forget what we're talking about.
Happens often.
It happens often. I wrote notes though today because I wanted to remember names.
And she did more than just write giveaway.
Last week, literally, I had a whole job to write down what was in the giveaway, Steve.
And like who we were gonna think.
We were already on mushrooms, and I told everybody to shut up so that I could concentrate and like do this thing.
She's like, I just need a minute.
I just need a minute, and then like everybody thought I was working so hard, and then it came time for the giveaway, and I just wrote giveaway. There's no information. I failed. I had one job. There we go. Oh yeah.
This is the biggest hoot right now.
You're doing well. You're doing well. You're killing it. Do it. Yeah. Don Julio says that's a good thing about the cold starts. You just heat it again. It's so true though. And it's way better, and it doesn't hurt my lungs. Like my throat, I feel like I'm not.
Holy shit, that was massive.
Yeah.
That was huge.
That's what she said.
Like, how many? You all saw that. Excuse me.
Yeah, she's gonna die. She's gonna get something from the basement.
I'll be back.
Oh god. Yeah, it's so nice though. Thanks, Matt. Shout out to Matt. Crash Labs, everyone. Oh no, I'm showing the carb cap. So yeah, so that was some of the Skittles.
I'm gonna have to start like having my Hitler on the show.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
I won't make fun of you.
I wear glasses and I have an inhler.
We have a display now for our new rig collection.
Isn't that amazing?
Ooh. Oh. The fancy.
Ooh.
Okay, now I just need like a I feel like a joint to. Man, you got drink in there?
Barely any.
Oh.
I know. Mind if I run for a moment?
Go ahead.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I was like, she needs.
Drink.
She needs drink, guys. So let's just like roll another joint. Oh no, actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna smoke some of this hash. What? Yeah. So Steve also hooked us up with some of this Dry Shift Blend 2. It's like 4 different kinds. It looks like super dope. Like, yeah, it's like hash. So like, thank you so much. We're gonna smoke that, and we're gonna smoke it out of the super dope. I think this is Black Octopus that blew this. Scoden gave this to me. Super awesome, and it glows like a different color under black light. That's awesome. So I'm gonna pack some of this into that. I feel like I need some weed in here though first to cover that little. I'm really bad. I don't put screens in my pipes. Is that bad? Do you guys put screens in your pipes? Sometimes I just put like a nug of weed to start it off, and then like I just like let that build a little bit. Cupcake's laughing at me from upstairs. She's like, that's ridiculous.
No, I don't put a screen in my pipe just because I never have them.
I know, like I get them when you first get a pipe and they give you a screen, you're like, cool, I'm gonna use it. But I feel like as soon as I like tap my pipe out, it like falls out and I lose it. So like, yeah.
Remember that like metally one?
Yeah.
That we got.
You're still. Look at this perfect scoop.
Okay. Anyway, what was I saying?
Do you remember the metal one? That was the last thing you said. The metal screen?
No, yeah, that metal like thingy that we bought for our glass pipes that we both bought. Remember, you got the yellow one, I got the pink one?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One that I broke.
Yeah, it was like had claws in it, right?
Yeah, so like you put it in the glass one. That was a really good one.
That was cool because it like hooked on, but then
it hooked in.
It did hook in, but then when I took it out of my pipe, it like cracked it a little bit because I
Really?
wanted to take it out to like clean it, like because it got all gunked up or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like doing that whole icy thing with it, and it like broke off a little tiny piece. I was like, that sucks. But it was super awesome because it like stuck in the bowl itself. So yeah.
Holy crap.
Straight glass is my preference. Okay, cool. Screens.
Stop it.
Oh god.
That was like the biggest hoot.
Yeah.
It was huge.
It was a big hoot. Did it give you the sweats though?
Not yet, but maybe I'll start.
Okay, look, I'm gonna use this super cool.
I don't even know if I
can.
can
Dying.
smoke any of that.
No, that's okay. Cause like hash.
Why didn't I get my inhaler when I was up there?
I don't know.
That was just.
Do you need your inhaler?
Maybe. Remember I had a cough fit like after last week's show too.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So how am I gonna like?
I quit smoking like close to 9 months ago. So my lungs go through a lot of phases. Silicone pipe with the glass bowl. Yes, that's what I need because like I've smashed all of my glass pipes.
Oh yeah, right.
I get oh. Her smoke is making me I'm coughing from her smoking.
Like, do you mind? Are you smoking right now?
How does that happen?
That was dope. I always like that. It's like a little bit of crystal. That wasn't a little bit, but you're right. You pack a bowl, and then like
you don't realize
you put that on top.
Oh yeah.
It's like a nice little like hit bonus. It's a bonus. Just makes everything better.
Seriously.
Busting out the hemp wick like a pro. No, you know what it is? I've always been like a joint smoker. I'm a joint roller. I'm a joint smoker. I love collecting pipes. I don't know why. It's like a thing. I collect like Sherlock looking type of pipes, right? Things like this.
This one is like my favorite.
It's my favorite. Yeah. So I collect pipes like that. But I've noticed ever since I like discovered hemp wick, I've noticed the difference. If I'm smoking out of a pipe, I don't want to be inhaling butane. Like, I feel like it changes the taste of it and it makes my throat hurt. So like, because when I like light a joint, I don't inhale that first like puff. I just like inhale, like suck it in, blow it out to get it lit, right?
I don't know. Like I prefer smoking with a pipe when I'm by myself.
Oh yeah.
With
That's
other
what I'm saying.
people.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, do you notice the difference though? Like when you use your lighter to smoke it.
I guess it depends on the pipe that you're using.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because like my little metal crap one, like I've literally had for, that's like not even full.
Yeah.
There's like parts missing. I'm like, whatever, it works. I just have like never bought a new one. I don't know. Well, I bought glass ones, but then like they break. Mm-hmm. So.
I know.
So yeah.
I think I like had this super.
That one sucks sometimes.
So then.
And if there's no screen the other day, I was.
Oh.
And I forgot that I just cleaned it.
Oh, so super fresh.
And it was like, and I like inhaled all of the weed. I was like, like all over me, all over.
Instant. Yeah.
I was like, oh, that was nasty.
No, not doing it. It's the worst. Oh, I remember one time I was in a car, my buddy was smoking out of the pipe, and he like has the pipe, and it's like clogged, right? He's like, oh, it's fucking clogged, so he's like gonna suck it, right? So he's like has it lit, he's like sucking it, and you just got a fucking mouthful of like fucking res.
Yep.
And,
oh, that sucks too.
I like.
Or when you like you have it on your teeth.
Yeah. I can't. Like, no.
Oh, that's so bad.
No. I'm not a big fan of like sharing pipes with people. Like, I'll share pipes with like you.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not a.
No.
I don't know. I don't share my pipes with people. I'll share joints, which I'm sure, but I like smoke off my fingers anyway. But like,
well,
whatever.
Besides Unity Cup, we like, but that was a different.
Yeah.
Because they were special ones. We don't like. You know?
Well, we like cleaned the end too. So
exactly.
It wasn't like a. I don't know. I guess this like certain pipes are just like personal use pipes. I'm like, I don't want anybody's mouth on it.
Yeah.
Matches or butane. Look at cigar smokers. Matches or butane torchlighters. Yeah, but they don't inhale cigar smoke. You're not really like inhaling it.
Yeah.
You like have it in your mouth and then you like blow it out. Whatever. Like
True.
I had the freaking when I was in Cuba. I like inhaled a cigar. Ugh. I like died. It was horrible.
Like drinking butts out of beer.
Oh,
that's the worst.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely done that.
Absolutely the worst.
I've definitely done that.
Yeah.
As soon as it hits your mouth, you know. You're like, oh yeah, that's not my beer. It's so bad.
I think I'm good now.
You feel better now?
Sharing a pipe feels more intimate. It kind of does. Like,
yeah,
you know,
sure.
You don't share a pipe with like a massive group.
Mm-hmm.
Like my favorite thing to share with a massive group is like a Canagar.
Yeah, like a big blunt.
Like
Canagar,
beyond smoking.
Beyond smoking, yeah, Canagars that will last
forever. When we had Rick on our show for that first Canagar we smoked.
Yeah, it lasted the
entire episode.
Plus more.
Yeah.
Like an hour and 20 minutes.
We were smoking it after.
Yeah. It was super crazy.
And there was what, 5 of us?
Before
all together. The 3 of us smoked most of it, but
think about it now. Like,
and it was 7 grams.
You know what's so sad now, man? The amount of sharing joints is like so not a thing anymore. The world has changed.
It so has. Like,
yeah.
It's very different.
It's very different because like weed is I feel like weed's such a natural, it's the only drug I feel like where you have it, you smoke it, and then your first instinct is to pass it.
Well, how many times like when we were outside like the King's Head after a show, like when we were still at the studio, right?
Yeah.
And like people would kind of like smell it or like whatever, and we'd meet people and we're like, hey, you know,
that's how you like
and we'd
start.
like share a joint or whatever.
Yeah.
And you'd meet so many people that way.
So many people. And now people aren't going to be sharing joints.
No, that's not like a way to meet people anymore.
Yeah.
It's not like a social thing.
Yeah. No handshake.
You're
no
hugs. Hey.
What? Yeah. I just like make the joke. I'm just
you
like,
can't even pass them anything.
I'm like, COVID? I don't know. You know,
I
don't know. Yeah. It's so crazy. I wonder if the world's ever going to go back to normal now.
PTSD beer butts? What?
PTSD or
oh
he
yeah.
has like PTSD or PTSD from
yeah, no, I got it as soon as I was like, what?
I couldn't say the words. It wasn't coming out.
Yeah, no, beer butts. I definitely have PTSD beer butts too.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, nasty.
So bad.
So
it's
nasty.
Like one of the
Mr. Good
things.
Eats. Hello.
What up, Mr. Good Eats?
Have you joined us before? I don't think so.
Happy Friday. Welcome to the Smoke Sesh.
They said hi there. I think I waved.
Oh, hey. What's up, Mr. Good Eats?
How's it going? Thanks for joining us.
What's up? Wasabi.
Oh, yeah. Also, we always forget, but like clink our link.
Oh, yeah. Clink the link, guys.
Clink it. We're so close to 750.
Yeah.
And
if you
like,
could just like clink the link and subscribe.
That's like 3/4 of the way to 1,000, and we're very proud of.
And if you're like publicly subscribed, you just like are entered into
automatically
the
entered.
The bake box. The
all of our
giveaways.
Baked box giveaways.
The YouTube giveaways.
And some of them are like huge.
Huge. We got a good start for like our next one. So like just clink the link.
Yeah.
Do it right now, please.
Clink the link. The last one was big.
Right?
It was huge.
Somebody's gonna make sterile papers.
First time ever. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Well, in honor of that, we should roll another joint.
Yes.
Okay, so I got some like cherry bomb flour from Crash. Oh, it's yours. Actually, that's yours. You took that one.
Are you okay with that?
Oh, I'm okay with that. Can we smoke a joint of it?
Yes, of course.
I was like, let's we have the weed.
You wanted to roll a joint of that, and I wanted. Yeah, no, that's good. We already smoked some lemon stuff, so.
The lemon stomper. The lemon stomper. Oh, that's this lemon stomper. Yeah, that lemonite. The lemonite was so dope.
What is? I can't see. Is it?
I think it's a wave emoji.
Oh, that's a clap.
That's a clap, not hand wash. Just a friendly reminder.
Excuse me. Oh, that's funny that I burped like this.
That's the new normal. It's the new norm.
Okay, so I also want to say, like, my other job, because there's, like, enclosed.
You're in plastic now?
Or, like, in plastic. Apparently, I heard that, like, that's not going to go away.
Like, it's going to be, like forever?
Maybe not forever, but, like, it's going to be there for a while.
The whole world's changing forever?
I just want to, like, tell people that, like, it's really hard to hear you on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Like, I started thinking that, like, I was hard of hearing. I was like, did I just turn 40? And, like, all of a sudden, everything's falling apart.
It's because there's a plexiglass between you and the person, and they're just, like, talking normally.
I'm in between two pieces of plexiglass, and you're on the other side, and there's a little hole.
Speak up.
So, like, I don't know. Talk to me through the, like...
No, because that defeats the purpose. You can't talk through the hole because then you're still talking moistly
that's also
in the hole.
The hole for like the debit machine. So like, don't talk in there.
Don't talk in there. Yeah,
but
no. But like, talk louder.
Like I don't know. Like don't look at me like I'm an idiot. You know, just like understand I can't hear you.
So just talk louder.
Like that's why I talk so loud. So like, if you wonder why I'm like, hi, have a great day. Like maybe I don't talk that. You know, but it's so you can hear me. So I would appreciate the same.
Guys. This murder hornets. Oh my gosh.
What?
Have you seen those? The murder hornets? I can't.
Where are they?
Okay, so
in Winnipeg.
Where are Okay.
In Winnipeg?
No, they were like found in BC. Apparently some in Manitoba now or something. But the size of them, buddy, are like, it's like unreal.
Okay, no, but like really?
Like for real.
No, but like are they...
Well, they're not going to murder you, but like their stinger looks unreal.
Well, no, but like...
Yeah, no, okay. I don't know if they're in Manitoba yet. They were like in BC or something. They found them.
You just said they're in Manitoba.
I know. I said maybe some are in Manitoba now. But like not Winnipeg. Don't worry. They're not in the... Don't worry. They're not like where you are.
Why would they not be?
Because they just know. I'm just going to stay away from you, Cupcake. But yeah, you haven't seen them?
No.
The pictures going
I
on?
don't
I guess
watch.
They're, like, working
I don't watch
so
the
much
news
now.
or like...
It's
and I also
like,
work a lot, so like I'm barely on Facebook.
It's just that Facebook news. That's the only thing I watch.
See,
I don't watch real news.
No, I don't even pay attention.
I let other people tell me what the news is.
I barely go on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm like, now I got all this time after I like do school with my daughter and stuff, and it's like, my house has never been more clean. Not Manitoba. Okay, not Manitoba. There will be murder you and all of your bees. They will murder you and all of your bees.
They only murder bees.
Okay, but apparently they murder bees. Okay. Yes.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to news or anything.
No, but they're just like, they look huge, guys. Like, you gotta realize that, like...
It's like June bugs. They're freaking terrifying.
Buddy. They're terrifying because they're
huge.
Flying beetles. And, like, I know that sounds ridiculous.
And they're crunchy and they're so big.
They're so big.
They're so big.
So big. So big.
So big.
One time this one got stuck in like my hair in BC at my Auntie Tammy's house because we lived like in Revelstoke, and like the window was open. She lived like at the bottom of a mountain, and one fucking flew in and went. I had really curly hair at the time, and it just like was like, and I like I flipped. Like just like got up and like freaking out because
oh
like
my gosh.
Guys, I don't like bugs that fly like that. Okay, I don't fork around with it.
Okay, I was in high school. I'm gonna tell this. I'm sorry to my family.
She's apologizing in advance. This is good.
Love my family. But anyway, so like I was in high school and we were on acid. We used to like to do acid and like go to the fireworks at the Forks because like, you trip really hard. Tons of people, like almost the entire city is at the Forks for the fireworks on Canada Day.
Yeah.
So
I like how you're like getting ready for this.
We were like, okay, at Portage in Maine. So it was like the Bank of Montreal. And, like all the pillars and stuff. So like, we get off the 11 and we're like walking around and walking to the Forks and we're peaked on the bus kind of thing, And I'm like walking through and I'm just like, oh, la, la. And all of a sudden I like hear this kind of like crunching and like see these things kind of like falling. And I was like, what is that? And like, I didn't know at first if I was just like really high. And like, all of a sudden I was just like, you guys, because like you could feel them crunching under your feet. Like they were everywhere. Yeah. Like it was so gross. And I was like, and everybody's like, oh my God. Like, so we just, that was so creepy. We always had the most messed up things happen to us when we did acid trips. We would always take bus rides and go like on crazy adventures. So yeah, I understand why. Yeah. But like insane stories. We also got a knife pulled on us once when we were on acid at a bus stop.
Man, how would you even react to that? I've never been on acid.
I didn't
really
know.
know.
I was like laughing and crying at the same time. I was like,
I don't know what's going on right now, but it's so funny.
I was like, I had no idea. I did not know what to do.
So like obviously you're okay. So like what happened from that? Like how did that even end? Knife got pulled?
Well, it wasn't like exactly on us. It was this like couple that was at the bus stop, but like this guy was asking for money, but he was also like deaf. So I think he thought, because like the guy was, I think he was on like a first date with the girl, so he was trying to like protect her, but the guy like misunderstood and thought he was because he didn't get it, right? Like, so I think he was just trying to protect himself, which I completely get. But like me and my friends were like super peaking on acid.
Yeah, you're like too much.
And the guy was just like, "Run! He has a knife!" And I was like, like I had no idea what to do. It was on Main and like McDermott.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be like.
We've had like the most insane adventures. Me and my friends in high school and stuff.
Man. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm like reminiscing.
Just like reminiscing. I know, it's so crazy. Oh man, it's already 10 o'clock.
Holy crap.
Like, who went by so fast tonight? Huge shout out to Steve. So make sure you guys go show him some love.
Yes.
Steve Homegrown's Green.
Steve's Homegrown Green.
Oh, there's an S.
Steve's Homegrown Green.
So, I don't know why words. You experienced it today, Steve, that words do not properly come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Like, you won, but then like you gave us stuff.
We also won.
So dope.
And we got to meet you. That's fantastic.
You and your wife are like amazing and so nice.
And we know that you've been like a supporter of ours for a bit, so we were like excited.
Thumbs up. Hey. Oh.
Have a great night, everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
clink the link,
Steve's
guys.
Homegrown.
Clink the link, guys.
So clink that link over there.
Click it right there.
It's over there.
Wherever it is.
Over there.
Might be there.
Right there.
Over there.
Right there. No, it's right there.
Over there. Click the link. Give it a thumbs up. We love you guys.
Anyway, we love everybody. Thank you so much. Stay baked, and please join us next week.
We'll see you guys next week.
And huge shout out, and check out our hair sponsors.
Yeah.
We're back to work.
They're back to work, guys.
We're so excited.
But be patient with them,
because
everybody's,
please be patient.
Everybody's trying to get in right now. It's like a really big deal.
Yeah, so
be patient,
but book an appointment because they're fantastic.
Do it right now.
Yeah.
Beauty by Kashus, River City Chop Shop.
Exactly.
And huge love to Gizeh. We love you.
We freaking love you, Gizeh.
You guys know all we use is Gizeh.
Life is easy when you got Gizeh.
And remember, guys, Sunday, Mother's Day, go out, get your moms and everybody you love something. So do that.
So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and
happy Mother's Day, guys. And
we love you all. Stay baked.
Stay baked. We'll see you on next week.
I always forget that I'm the one that has to stop it.
You gotta do like the stoppy thing.